Hey YouTube, it's me, Kevin Miner again, here for another album review. This album is by a band that I've loved since before I can even remember, really. I've been listening to them for 16 years probably about, and that band is Green Day. Now, I know my last album review was the new album by Defiler, which this is kind of contrary to that, but I love Green Day. I love everything that they've ever done. So I figured, fuck it, might as well just do an album review. So here we go. Okay, the album starts out with a song called Nuclear Family. And going into this album, I was kind of skeptical about how good it was going to be, just because I love Dookie, I love everything early, I love Kerplunk, I love Shenanigans, I love Warning, I love American Idiot, but 21st Century Breakdown just wasn't for me. And so, going into this album, I was kind of skeptical about how much I was going to like it. And I was hoping it was going to sound like old Green Day. But for the past couple albums, my hopes have been crushed, sadly. But Nuclear Family starts out, and it's very reminiscent of old Green Day. And I think they pulled it off very well. And if they keep going in this direction with Trey and Dose, I think they're easily making their way back up to the top of my favorite band list, which I know it really doesn't matter, but I don't know, one of my favorite bands once again. So the next song is Stay the Night, and it is a very, very good pop punk, pop rock, like almost anthem. Once again, it has Billie Joe Armstrong just playing one of his regular riffs, and everything's just very reminiscent of the old days of Dookie, Warning, all that, which I love. And so I think that they're progressing from their old sound in a new way, like without writing another 21st Century Breakdown or another Dookie. Because if they wrote another Dookie, it would be boring. But they're making great music, and I honestly don't have a song off this album I dislike. Okay, so the next song we're going to talk about is one called Let Yourself Go. So this is my favorite song off the album, easily, because it is very, very, very catchy. I am going to see Green Day at the Philadelphia show. I think it's in January or something. I don't know. I haven't bought my ticket yet. But this song is just a really driving, punky riff. It actually has Billie Joe like yelling again, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite songs of all time by this band, and I really can't point out anything in particular that really makes it distinctive. It's just Green Day, which on the last couple albums I thought they were losing that sense of this is just Green Day. And to me, when I listen to a band like Green Day, I'm not listening to something that should be orchestral or something that is a Broadway musical. I'm listening to it for fast riffs, catchy choruses, and Billy Joe Armstrong's voice, and Mike Dirnt's bass playing, and Trey Cool's drumming. So I think this was just like the perfect way to show, hey, we're Green Day and we're fucking back, which I love. Okay, the next song is called Kill the DJ. And this is one album that I know a lot of Green Day fans have a little bit of controversy over. And it's easy to see why. I don't particularly care for the song, personally, because it's almost like a dance kind of song. Like, not like electronic, like what you hear on the radio dance music. Rather, it's like a rock dance song. And kind of sounds like the Killers almost. And to me, it's like I can take it or leave it. It's Green Day, so I mean, like I like it automatically. But I don't know. I'm not really digging this song, but the rest of the album's really solid. So I'm gonna do one more song for the sake of time, and that song is going to be "Oh Love." This song, to me, I was raised with the Beatles. I love the Beatles to death. One of the greatest rock groups of all time. despite everybody being like, "Oh, they're so overrated." And as soon as it starts, it's like, "Oh love, oh love," and it's just like as soon as you hear it, it's just like that's catchy. I'm gonna be singing that when I'm at class later or when I'm driving home later. And it's a very like it's just like a rock song. And to me, I mean, this comment will probably get a lot of controversy, but it almost reminds me of the Beatles. And not a bad thing. I love the Beatles. And it's very catchy. I think it was the first radio single. I think it was the first song I heard off of the album on the radio. And so, I was as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Yeah, new Green Day. Hell yeah." And I actually heard the song and I was like, "Wow." I was honestly impressed because I was kind of expecting another 21st Century Breakdown, which I wouldn't be that excited for. But they really pulled through. And it actually has a guitar solo, and it's amazing. And it has a chorus that just sticks in my head. It's like, run away, run away, run away tonight, tonight, my heart's on the loose. I fucked that up, but whatever. So overall, I think this album's really solid, and there are a few tracks that when I'm listening to it all the way through, I tend to skip over, but overall, I think it's a really solid album. So I would give it a 4.2, only because there are some moments that I would like to skip. So I'm actually going to see Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie this Friday with my girlfriend and hopefully a few of my friends. And so I will do a review of that show once I get home from it. Well, probably the next day because I won't get back till like midnight. But tonight I will probably have another video about the Acacia Strain's new album and reviewing some of my favorite albums of all time. So until then, YouTube, subscribe, comment if you like the album a lot, comment below. If you think it sucks, comment below. Let me know what you think. Leave a video response. If you like what I'm saying, subscribe to check out my other videos. Oh, and by the way, a shout out to the band Defiler, who recently, when I posted the video last night of my album review, they reposted it on their Facebook page saying thank you so much. So I doubt you guys will see this, but thank you so much. It really means the world to me that you guys would do that for me and for your fans and that you're that connected. So on that note, I will see you later. I will stay. I can't talk. I will see you later, YouTube. As always, guys, girls, stay rockin'. This is Kevin Miner, signing out.